Hey yo, divine earthlings of the universe. What is up? What is up? What is up? Grand rising to you. I do hope that you're having a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. Peace, love, light, blessings. Namaste. Today is, I'm about to say October, December 19th, 2024. It's 8:25 a.m. in my area, okay, Eastern Standard Time. Excuse me. So thank you guys for joining today. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the love and support, the likes, the shares. If you ever want to reach me, my email is in the description of this message as well. Before I do start, I do want to put out my disclaimers. I'm not a psychic. I am just a messenger. I'm here to provide the purest love and light vibes from the Most High Creator, my spiritual team, guides, God, Gaia, the universe, the Most High Source, and the purest love energy possible. This is in no way, shape, or form to impose my feelings, thoughts, beliefs into your life. I'm one reader. You may resonate with another reader. That's cool with me. Find the reader that is best for you. Always keep in mind your intuition, free will, and discernment are key factors regardless of a personal or collective message that you may receive. And if you don't resonate with my messages, 1, 2, 3 on the timer, if it's not in divine order, or if you don't feel like it's for you, do not force that Cinderella slipper to fit, and don't eat the food on the plate if you don't like it, okay? I'm one reader and you may resonate with another reader, which is cool with me. Find the reader that's best for you. This is a non-judgment zone as well. We just healing zones over here, Zen zone, clarity zone, uplifting zone, whatever zone you need. That's crazy for your soul's journey, because I was moving the thing that my phone leans against. It hit a deck of cards and this card literally just fell on the floor. So soul's journey, it didn't technically fall on the floor though, something caught it. So you're on your soul's journey. So this is a zone for your soul's journey, basically, if it resonates, okay? So as I start, we remove any dark entities, evil eye vibes, evil eye vibers, and negativity from this space. Yep, spiritual bird. We keep it divinely protected in our love, light, and glow from the Most High Creator and our archangels. So I already prayed and sage cleared the energy. We just gonna sage on this sage with you guys to clear out the space, protect the divine collectives watching this video and myself as we get this channel energy from the Most High Creator. All right. So I'm gonna just touch on, I did some readings and I wanted to come back and touch on spiritual hijackers and flying monkeys in the spiritual community. Yes, it's a deep message, but hey, I don't know how many people talk about this. As a reader myself, I definitely see it. So it's been something that's been coming up like this whole year, more so than anything. It's really been coming up, like betrayals, backstabs, destiny swiping, swiper no swipey, okay? People trying to do door explore with you, explore friendships, explore connections, explore partnerships, explore relationships, explore the world together. And in the midst of it, they're trying to swipe you or block you or stop you or unfortunately unalive you in some cases, right? 3:55 on the timer. But see, you've been awoken to all of this. If y'all start to hear noise in the background, I do have people here, so be mindful of that, and my apologies ahead of time. So yeah, you actually explore with some of these people too. 411 on the timer. Yeah, that's the 411. This is the truth. Okay, on your soul's journey, you've been finding out the truth about people and about these swipers, these energy vampires, these people who try to destiny swipe, harvest off of you, siphon your energy, you know, trap you in contracts, or when I say contracts, like connections even. It's not that you actually signing a contract. In some cases, yes, you may have signed some contracts on a dotted line, being called to this deck, okay? So in some cases, yes, your soul journey, you connected with people that were even on the spiritual journey, on the spiritual path. And a lot of these people were spiritual hijackers I'm hearing spiritual decoys, because I did hear that in a reading a while back. Spiritual hijackers, spiritual decoys, and flying monkeys, monitoring spirits. So in the spiritual community, that has been happening. Low key has been happening. So the last two videos that I posted, that energy came up really again heavy. So I said, okay, I'm gonna come back and do a message on it. So that's what I'm here to do today. Again, if this don't resonate, because it may not resonate for you, it's everybody's on a different part of the journey, on a different part of their soul journey, right? So it could be just to be mindful, be aware of these things or of these people, because there are a lot of spiritualists out here that are ciphering off of divine collectives. Okay, that's one thing that I heard. You have a lot of spiritualists that are ciphering off of divine collective energy to be seen as a spiritual leader. I'm hearing a spiritual general. They want to be seen as a ranking or something like that. Let's see what Soul Journey says. You're on a journey upward, gaining wisdom and getting closer to the universe's secrets. It's a path to discovering your true self and how you connect to the bigger picture of life. Keep climbing. Great insights await. Yeah, you keep climbing. Like, you're like right here. You're the light. You keep going up. You got like, I see these as your ascended masters or your ancestral team, the spirit guide, most high, protecting you here. All right, I'm hearing protecting you in a bubble. It's kind of like you live in a bubble life. I remember this movie. What was that movie called? Was it called Bubble? It was a guy who lived in a bubble. I mean, let me see if I can find that. But it's kind of like you are out here walking in life, but you got this bubble around you. So let me see if I can see Bubble movie. Man who lives in bubble. And so you have to be in like in this bubble, be placed in like witness protection because of these spiritual vampires. Yeah, I'm hearing spiritual vampires. Damn, they was like really sucking the life out of you in some cases here. Or they like to suck the energy out of other people in order to thrive. You think about a vampire, they need someone's blood to stay alive, right? Same kind of thing, same kind of metaphor. And it is 8:33 a.m. as I say that. Man who lives in a bubble movie. If I recall, I believe that was a bubble. Yeah, it's called Bubble Boy. That's what it's called. Bubble Boy. What year did this come out? But basically, let's see the summary. Born without an immune system, Jimmy Livingston lives in a sterilized dome in his bedroom in his home in California, earning him the nickname Bubble Boy by his neighbors. So your immune system, okay. You are in this bubble. You have to become immune to this. Yeah. Let me look up immune. Immune definition. So your immune system is a complex network of organs, cells, and proteins that defends the body against infection whilst protecting the body's own cells. The immune system keeps a record of every germ, microbe it has ever defeated, so it can recognize and destroy the microbe quickly if it enters the body again. Yeah, like even with Destiny Swipe, like these people, you have to be in this bubble protection to become immune, to fight off these energy ciphers, these energy vampires, these spiritual hijackers, these flying monkeys trying to come at you, monitoring spirits. Like this has happened in the spiritual community. Like the spiritual community has been spiritually hijacked by spiritual vampires. Point blank and period. I mean, nobody got to agree with me on that. The same for that. This is the energy that I've been receiving. And it's crazy because it's happening out here If you don't personally see it in your own life, I'm pretty sure you see it in someone else's life, or you see it in a bigger picture in the world. And the spiritual community is becoming very jaded as well. As a reader, even speaking on this, it's like, do other readers touch on it? Possibly, yes. I think so. Is it touched on a lot? Because you have people who are literally like spiritual leaders, but they low-key spiritually hijacking divine collectives, our soul journeys that belong to other people. It's crazy. And so that's why I wanted to kind of even come up here. Let me see something. Because this deck, when I was putting these away, this was the last deck that I used, and I was putting them away. And there was 2 cards that stood at the bottom that I'm going to get out and show y'all. But before I do that, wishy-washy. Okay. The Spirit is calling me to go back to wishy-washy. So yesterday on the 18th, I heard wishy-washies who don't wash their hands. You got people out here who are wishy-washy. You got people hanging out. You even got spiritual leaders hanging out with wishy-washy people. That's another thing. You could be in your spiritual, I just did Zen Zone Chronicle era. Like, you could be minding your business, uplifting humanity, doing what you do. Then you have a spiritual hijacker or a decoy coming up in here that's a wishy-washy person. 11:41 on the timer. That's crazy, because it was 11:41 a.m. when I heard wishy-washies, and I just saw 11:41 on this timer. Exactly. Spirit is saying you got people who come into your life who are wishy-washy. In some cases, I always say it's not everybody, but this be happening a lot because you are on your soul's journey. You are going up. Didn't it just say you are gaining wisdom and getting closer to the universe's secret? Yeah. You getting the truth about humanity coming out, or the truth about your spiritual gifts, or the spiritual path, or enlightening the world. You are discovering, you're getting closer to it. Okay, you're getting closer to the divine plan unfolding here. So if somebody can hijack that, they will. 12:33, 12, and 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer. And see, it's been divinely ordered for you to keep going up. So you have to have this protection bubble around you to fight it off. I'm hearing you are immune to these diseases. Immune, am I saying that right? Like, you fight off every disease. I'm hearing parasites. These are like parasites trying to attack or affect your body, or affect your mental state, affect your spiritual gifts, your anointing, your calling, your soul's journey. 13:13 on the timer. Yeah. Trying to spook you out of your divine gifts, or even use your divine gifts to spook you, because you could see the alive, the past overs. Like, you get signs and synchronicities from the universe. It could be spooky, right? It could definitely spook somebody. At times you might be like, ooh, okay, Spirit, that was a lot. Hold on. And even when you're around these spiritual people, it's really sad, because these people are wearing a false mask in society, especially to portray a divine collective soul journey mission. You got people out here really wearing it well. I just heard something about characters, these wishy-washy people who don't wash their hands. It's like somebody who is so polished, so prestiged, right? Are very particular and very got everything under the sun that is lavish. And they use the restroom. And let's say you in a stall, you know that they come in with you because it's just the 2 of you guys, right? And this at this particular time in this restroom. And let's say they finish using the restroom before you, but they walk out without washing their hands. So you like, how this person who's so polished, who's so, loves luxury life things, not washing their hands? It's something like that. So it makes you question, like, this person not washing their hands, but they picky about everything else that somebody else does. but you're not washing your hands. Ew, you know, you're spreading germs. And it's kind of like, even with that analogy, people just want to spread their germs everywhere. They trying to spread. I'm hearing like how a disease can spread rapid. It's like these people wanted to spiritually hijack divine collective's energies so they can spread whatever dark energy that they wanted to do. If they could take on your form and get your gifts, they could spread. It's kind of like, I always kind of reference Aladdin with Jafar. When he took the lamp, he was able to spread the dark with his anger, with his envy, with his jealousy, with his greed, with his power. And he spread it around with his control. And so that's what some people are out here doing. If people could spread, because even going back to the spiritual community and tarot readings, I've seen videos, people like, I stopped doing tarot because I just realized some people think it's a scam, or some people think it was keeping them trapped in a love situation. Hey, in some cases that could be true, right? That's why your discernment and your free will and your intuition, who are you listening to? I ain't gonna lie, I could raise my hand and say I was a victim, but I also made myself a victim until I woke up. You get it? It's like you had to wake up from this matrix of control, and it could have been culty energy. You know, join us and let's uplift the world. Let's uplift humanity. But a lot of people are out here really ciphering humanity to uplift themselves, to be in control. And so that's the weirdness about the spiritual journey at times, because you meet people that you would not think operate like that. So yes, I'm speaking on it today. I don't know how many people gonna vibe that, but that's just what it is at this point, because the fog has been lifted. I heard that the other day, and you are no longer triggered by a lot of these beings, by a lot of these entities. These entities can no longer trigger you with their wishy-washy ways. There was something else I wanted to... Oh yeah, I heard characters. They've been playing characters because they have vain intentions here. So yeah, and then I heard non-effective. That's crazy, because this was on the 16th, and I saw non-effective as I was working on one of my members' accounts. So you are non-effective. That's what I mean. You in this bubble, you have not been affected. Exactly. Thank you, spiritual team. I like how that's why I write down what I hear, because it all is coming together. So your discernment, I'm hearing spirit, and then shapeshifters. I heard shapeshifters are shifting. Excuse me, spiritual burp. Yep. Because some people folded in their rising. You had spiritual leaders, like I was saying, that operate, they're rising, they're doing their due diligence out here for the Most High, but then they meet some wishy-washy people who are energy vampires, energy ciphers, and it can make them fold in their rising. It can make them stumble and fall down because someone could have manipulated them to take their gift, to take their path. 1833 on the timer. Hold on, guys. Okay, so some people have shape-shifted, unfortunately, into, I'm hearing, a greed monster. Okay, a greed monster. These people, some greedy ass monsters, shape-shifting out here. It's crazy. It's like, why? Is that all it's about? Like, is power and greed and money and fame and recognition the only thing that this life is about? To control someone's destiny, to take on someone's life form? I mean, it is just, it's outplayed right now. This has been played out, and the Most High is like done with it. You got people who are upset that divine collectives are waking up to their spiritual gifts or their true calling and actually healing the world out here. 1944 on the timer. You got people out here that don't want people to heal the world, to heal being controlled by trauma or self-inflicted wounds here. childhood wounds. You got people who don't want to heal from that, or don't want other people to heal, because it keeps them, like, if you can, like, for example, like I said, you could listen to a reader and they could start to be like, hey, you you start to believe this person, 2020 on the timer, but your 2020 vision, your third eye, is really what needs to be looking and checking this person. Not what they saying, not the false hopes that are, if some people say, I stopped looking at tarot because I realized it was keeping me stuck, it's not real, or something, this person didn't love me. A lot of times when it comes to the love sector, I get it, especially if I don't go by labels, but if you're with a twin flame, or if you feel like this person is for you, and you go to a reading and this person is like, yeah, this person's going on this day, on this time, then that date, that time come, and no. No, you just still realize he's lying, sis, or something. The fact that this is at the bottom of the deck. Look, uncover the truth behind his words and actions. You have to do that yourself. You have to be like, okay, I know this person. And then you realize you spending your money on these readers. But what are they reading? Are they just taking from you energetically in this moment to feed off of your insecurities? So when you become more secure, your insecurities, okay, how can I say this? When you become more secure, no one has the power to control your insecurities. You again, you elevated up. You started to discover the truth about yourself. And so when you were more in your sleep state, maybe you did have someone that you confided in a lot. You would probably go pay this reader because you trust this person. And that's fine. All right. I'm not saying that person was dark intentionally towards you. No. In some capacities, though, you've met a lot of people who like, even talking about this is crazy, because you have sat next to people, communed with people, celebrated with people who actually were spiritual flying monkeys and lying. Okay, yeah, Four of Pentacles, just to take, lying just to take. I just saw a warrior goddess at the bottom of the deck. See, you this warrior ass goddess. They try to take from a warrior goddess. And look, they a fallen angel, earth angel. See? Somebody fell from grace trying to take from you. And these spiritual leaders, some of them have fallen from grace because they became very stingy. I'm hearing some became stingy with their spiritual gift, and they just saw it as a dollar sign opportunity. That's what I'm hearing too. So, okay, the reason why I'm even doing this reading, Spirit's like, because the spiritual community is getting spiritually hijacked by energy vampires who are liars, who like to just take from warrior goddesses or gods. Boom, point blank and period. And that's why they fallen angels. And see, you were able to fly with, look, you got protection ritual. I'm trying to tell you that bubble, that's why you've been protected from these flying monkeys. You know, the flying monkeys is that saying from the Wizard of Oz. The Wicked Witch of the West sent the flying monkeys to go spy on Dorothy to see what she got going on. Okay? Because Dorothy was the one, the chosen one. The warrior goddess, our guide. So they wanted to go steal from Dorothy and see what she had going on. And the Wicked Witch, also had a crystal ball she was able to conjure up and find where she was. Your spirit protection is serious. Your ancestors don't play about you because you shine. Like, you out here shining. You still shining in this bubble because you a earth angel. Thank you, spiritual team. Because you a whole ass earth angel, divine collective. You a Palladian, message to awake your true purpose and power. You woke to that. You woke to these spiritualists who aren't so spiritual. or who playing a role out here. That's why a lot of people want to try to harm you, so you don't awaken their identity. You don't awaken other people to the truth of their identity. So if they can move you off a course, they will. But you a whole ass earth angel out here. These people are trying to get recharged. Look at this. Some people try to deplete you from keeping your source, like your connection to source, charged. Some people, because her plug won't fit in. Some people didn't want you to sleep or get charged with the downloads, or charge up your Akashic records and read up on these people. And some people try to get you to miss that opportunity. I'm hearing missed opportunities too. But see, look, your ancestors saw that people was trying to do some dark ass ish to control. Your ancestors don't play. Look at this. She looked like come from my divine collective and see what happened. And he like, okay, come with it. All right. People been, look, that's why they get in judgment, because they done try to control divine missions. There's some spiritualists out here that ain't so spiritual. And I always say, this ain't to judge nobody. This the energy, yo. The Most High is doing the judging here. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just here to say to protect yourself. Okay? It keeps shining. You this earth angel. And that's here twice. Earth angel on this card, and then earth angel here. And that's Michael Jackson. You got Archangel Michael protection too, along with your ancestors. You connect so highly with your ancestors, and they still charging you up. Even though these people try to, because I'm hearing like your ancestors recharged you and gave you life and saved you and protected you from these thieves out here, these wolves in sheep's clothing out here, just to take out of greed. And since you're on a spiritual journey, new levels, you're gonna meet new devils. You might be meeting spiritual leaders that you feel like, oh yeah, this spiritual leader. But this spiritual leader got a lot of skeletons in their closet. And meeting you means they gotta face all them skeletons in their closet. So you bring judgment and order, which is crazy. And some of these people want your forgiveness, because they couldn't infect you. They could not infect you. Digging a hole for you, and they fell up in it. A lot of people were out here, again, trying to control you, make you fall into ditches and shit. Excuse my language. Again, swipe or no swipey. Tried to get you to side with them or shine with them. I'm here and talked a good game, but somebody was definitely lying to you or lying about who they were, and they were this fallen angel who tried to control, and they had a lot of skeletons, and I'm hearing and demons in their closet. And some people just never face their trauma. So even going back to a spiritual leader, some of these spiritual leaders were hanging out with wishy-washy people, and or you yourself realized you were hanging out with some wishy-washy people. Some of these people, look at this, definitely want your forgiveness. Look at energy vampire. These energy vampires want your forgiveness. You hear that ambulance in the background? I don't know if y'all can hear it. But yeah, these, look, reaching out. Can't make that shit up. These energy vampires want to reach out to you. Dangerously obsessed stalker. Yeah, they watching. Some people want to watch like a hawk to see what you're doing. That's why you got protection around from these people. And someone wants to reach out for your forgiveness. Have you asked for help with this? Because you the it girl. All right. Spirit said protect. And Selena energy, what I'm receiving is Her life was taken by an energy vampire, yo. Seriously. Rest her soul. An energy vampire took Selena life. Cold blood, like no remorse. To this day, that lady will not talk about it. All she says is, I won't discuss that. I will not discuss that. Like, what? You took this lady life and you won't discuss anything that happened between you and Selena. That is so sad to me. And I think she was 23, 24 or something when she died. Definitely sad. So I feel like Selena energy is just that reminder, and her coming through into this reading, because she was definitely an earth angel. And even years later, she still reigns to connect to us in this lifetime, in this life form. Selena still lives to connect, to remind us of that, to be mindful of spiritual hijackers, energy fucking vampires, yo. Okay? Thank you, spiritual team. I'm getting like chills because people try to control you and control your gifts and manipulate you because they're envious or jealous of your shine, of what the Most High has you here to do. That's why people have been falling from grace, trying to disgrace you and cipher off of you. Because you're the it person, the it girl, the it sir, the it boy, whoever you are. And Selena, I'm going to say she a part of the ancestor connection, okay? She definitely is. All right, Spirit, what else we got for this message? Thank you. Ooh, child, it's crazy out here. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, you and your boss-ish. See, some people try to stop your divine inheritance. You see what I'm saying? To take on, swipe with you, swipe like. That's why your immune system can no longer, before it probably was affected. Like I said, in your sleep state, it was affected. Some people did take that divine inheritance, did swipe with you. You know, you didn't realize, why can't I fall asleep, or why am I so tired, or why can't I put energy into what I need to do? And you were giving away divine inheritance to these people over here who were controlling behind the scenes. Because some of these people who are spiritualists have spiritual gifts like yourself, and they were utilizing it in dark intentions. Yep. Voodoo dolls, whatever. Like, I mean, I don't do all that. Okay? This behind the scene ish, just to take your divine inheritance. I mean, it's just you and your boss shit, though. You're still on your boss ish, doing your boss moves, and protect your family. I'm receiving. Keep your family divinely protected. Look, you and your hermit can't make that shit up. Your Zen Zone Chronicles is your hermit energy. You are receiving, you in the hermit bubble, okay? And so far, you survived 100% of your worst days. You still survived. These people, you got all this protection. These people, some people still trying to try you, to possibly unalive you, or to stop your mission. And that's why they over here getting judgment. You and your hermit energy, and that is the truth. Thank you, Spirit. That's the truth. Your hermit energy saved you. And see, so when you go into hermit, look at Archangel Michael coming up too. I said he was on an Earth Angel card, and that's Archangel Michael, but he actually showed up to remind you that he is protecting you. All right? Your ancestors are here, yo. These people, even if they watching this video, if somebody watching this video to attack a divine collective, I mean, hey, just know there's some ancestors. Just know that there are some ancestors watching you. Like I did a video that was what was it? I mean, it's laughable. It's not funny, but it's laughable at this point. Because how many times are you going to try to unalive or cause harm to this divine collective? How many times are you going to fake to be a spiritualist and be real to connect with divine energy just so you can cipher, dangerously cipher, or try to fucking unalive, excuse my language, a earth angel? It's starting to really piss me the fuck off, okay? Because these people, it's like you minding your business in your hermit. So going back to those ditches, they trying to dig dishes. I'm hearing dishes. I'm hearing snitches get stitches. But they need to do their dirty dishes, okay? They need to wash their hands clean. And maybe they feel like you a snitch because of your divine gifts. If you out here gaining the divine wisdom on your soul journey, because let's see, it also says it's a path to discovering your true self and how you connect to the bigger picture of life. Keep climbing, great insights await. The more you climb, the more insights await. So some people probably think since you discovering the universal secrets, you a snitch. And so you deserve some stitches since you snitching. And they could have probably want to try to harm you. That's why that Bubble Boy movie. Speaking of, let me go back to that Bubble Boy movie. And Archangel Michael, don't play about you, boo. I'm trying to tell you. And I have to I forgot. I'm multitasking, as I always be doing with y'all. So thank y'all for bearing with me. So yeah, your immune system keeps a record of every germ. It's kind of like when this germ affected you in the past, it probably did spread throughout your body, made you conform a little bit, made you distribute your energy to places or people that did not appreciate you or did not deserve it, or just literally ciphered you on a low. You had to abandon some of these people here. And this could have been due to some abandonment issues or abandonment wounds within yourself when you connected with like-minded or like-spirited individuals. And you realized, dang, they an energy fucking vampire who's trying to control or unalive me or take my divine inheritance or whatever. Even trying to emulate your love life. You keep pouring life into people. You kept pouring, I'm hearing, and shining the light onto people and depleting yourself. You couldn't even recharge. Your ancestors had to literally step in to protect you before the unfortunate took place. You got saved. And see, even with Selena, energy is so unfortunate. I hate that happened to her. I literally hate that happened to her. Her life was just taken from her. And she was literally trying to make amends or figure out a solution, but she also was standing up for herself in the midst of it. She was literally not afraid to go stand up for herself. And that's the beautiful thing about it. But unfortunately, her life was taken. But she went to stand up to that lady. And she still ran for her life. And she still managed to run out the room. And I just hate that. I can only imagine what she... And it's like I feel that in a way of like her sense of... I'm hearing sense of urgency. She was trying to get urgent care. I'm hearing urgent care. She knew she needed to get care. And it was urgent. Like she was running for her life to get help. And she probably did miss all the signs. Or maybe she didn't miss all the signs. Maybe she just gave it the benefit of the doubt because she did not think that this woman would unalive her. So you have been around people that you would not think would unalive you, that you would not think would energy harvest off of you, that you would not think doing some dark ass shit behind the scenes because you and your hermit energy and you're defining truth and clarity from the Most High. that you are earth angel out here on your soul's journey, minding your business. And people still trying to dig holes for you to fall in, that they themselves now have to face judgment in and fall to their knees and kneel down and bow down to the Most High and work on a trauma, or work on why are you like this? Why are you doing this? Why do you keep trying to fulfill this, to take out? It's like they spiritual hitmans out here to unalive a spiritual assassin. You got spiritual hitmans, I'm hearing, trying to unalive spiritual assassins. And see, when it comes to spiritual assassins ain't just out here to kill and assassinate people. And you don't even do it with weapons. I'm hearing weapons of mass destruction. Like when they be saying in the world, you ain't out here creating weapons of mass destruction to unalive people. No. How you do it, you be unaliving people with the fucking truth. Excuse my language, 4111 on the timer. You give the 411 the truth. And I did see 411 when we came into this message on the timer. You are here to, that's why people think you a snitch, because you out here giving divine truth. In my other reading, I heard you are a divine addition. You a divine addition out here. Thank you, Spirit. Yo, hermit mode and your divine inheritance. The more you in hermit, your divine inheritance keep coming. And so people don't like when you in hermit. People try to wake and shake you out of your hermit. And not that you gonna stay in hermit. You know, you finding your passion in hermit, and these people get in karma. And you've also worked on your karma, I'm hearing. You worked on your karma, and that's why you have angelic protection around you. I'm hearing there's angelic protection around you and whatever passions that you're going to now, because you this Queen of Wands. Hey, we got the King and Queen of Wands showing up. Jimmy and Tina, rest they soul too. You about to be seen, okay? These some legends, even Selena. All of these people, and Michael, okay? They are legends even in the afterlife. Could no one unalive them? Even, yeah, you unalive their physical body, or their physical body is unalive, because some of them weren't targets, okay? Excuse me, spiritual birth. Some were targets by these spiritual hijackers. Let's be real. We ain't gonna get into all that on this message though. But at the same time, they still had angelic protection. It says angelic protection magic. Even though these people trying to do dark ass magic, you had angelic protection magic. And you knew how to protect yourself with your rituals. And see, they don't even know how you protect it. Even like I said, if someone is listening to this message to try to see how known the public is going to know the divine collective for receiving their divine inheritance, oh, they're going to be met with your ancestors again. Okay? I cannot make this up. They're going to be met with your ancestors again and again and again and again. So how many times they going to keep doing this? It's crazy. Look at this. Exactly. Because they really want you to sign with them. Or they really want you to sign over your life force to them. They would do anything. Even this is even them signing a deal with the devil to come and cipher you. Like, it is crazy out here, yo. I don't even care to talk about it. And look at the sacrifice card. Look at this. You see what I mean? It's outplayed. The same rituals that they trying to do. And now they even probably trying to get somebody to sign contracts. I did hear earlier, it could even be a signing of contract. If you sign a contract with me, I got you for life. You got divine inheritance for life. But they want to take your life. 4440 on the timer, 444. That's why you got ancestor protection, 4444 on the timer. Yep, that is why. Because people try to sacrifice you and sacrifice your gifts. Thank you, Spirit. Thank Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for showing this card. I love it. Because I was going to say, they out here they're spiritual hitmans trying to sacrifice and assassinate a spiritual assassin. But see, you a spiritual assassin, you just assassinate with the truth, not with no weapons of mass destruction. But these hitmans are trying to unalive you with weapons of mass destruction and sacrifice you and do some devil ass energy to a spiritual assassin. You see what I'm talking about? When you show up, they be like, ooh, we came for the wrong one. But Spirit's like, nope, you got the right one, baby. Uh-huh. Oh, they got the right one. They keep messing. And see, you starting to assassinate them. And it's like, the way you assassinate them, it's like Neo in the Matrix, like dodging them bullets and shit. And they trying to figure out, how do they know I was going to shoot this way and that way? It's not for them to know. You a whole ass divine feminine out here, and you giving these people a run for their money, a run for their lives. The Most High, your ancestors are not allowing these people to sleep. Now they can't recharge because they are narcissistic beings. And they abuse their spiritual gifts. So these spiritual leaders are these people, whoever did this, even if they're not spiritual. But I do know for sure the spiritual community has been hijacked by energy vampires. And I don't know how many readers talk about this, because even a reader as myself, I see it. And that's why I always, whoever is listening to this message, if it resonates, your discernment, your free will, your intuition are key factors on your soul's journey, because you're getting enlightened, you're uncovering universal secrets, you are rising. Okay, divine feminine rising, divine masculine rising. That's why these sacrifice, these devil energies, even people will try to get you to sign on with them to create a life. If they could get you to sign on, they could take on your divine inheritance. But see, your hermit energy, you done look at all these books. He got books back here. Yo, look at how gray and wise this man is. You grow rapidly. So let's think about 100-year span. Let's say this man looked like he close to 100. This is just your energy. You don't have to be close to 100 with gray hair. You could just be in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, whatever age bracket you are, but you master so much knowledge. Like 10 days is 100 days of knowledge that you receive. So they don't know what books you're studying on. They don't know what you got going. They just know you divinely protected in a bubble. They just know that your ancestors don't play about you now. They know that you got a lot of truth that you discovering in this world, that you recharged. A lot of people know you are earth angel. That's why they tried to take. All right. I'm going to shuffle. Spiritual bath is at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Spirit is saying spiritual bath. Time to cleanse yourself here. And don't mind my table. I thought I was making it look neat, but it's definitely not. All right, Spirit, what else we got? This is going to go over 50 minutes. So thank you guys for joining so far. It is divine timing. Music connects us. I'm hearing, this is Marvin Gaye. Rest in peace to him as well. And he got unalived by somebody close to him. Was it a brother? Somebody unalived him, yo. That was a family member. This could even be family. It's just crazy. Let me look up Marvin Gaye death. So, his father, there he goes. Okay. And it was classified as manslaughter. This is so sad. So, Marvin Gaye was shot twice following an altercation with his father. After he intervened in an argument between his parents, he was pronounced dead on arrival at the California Hospital Medical Center. His father later pleaded no contest to a charge of voluntary manslaughter. That's so sad. So sad. He had 3 kids, Marvin Gaye did. I mean, and that was, wow, he died the year I was born. That's crazy. Marvin Gaye is shot and killed by his own father on April 1st, 1984. Gunshot wound to the chest. And it went to his heart, liver, and lungs. Dang. That was like cold-blooded. So that's that. And then Selena, not to mention, she got shot. Yes, this reading is deep. I get it. But it's the truth. And it's an unfortunate truth that we have to be mindful of. And all these musicians that showed up, Tina Turner, we got Tina. Let's give them their flowers. Tina, Jimmy, Michael, Selena, okay, and Marvin Gaye. Let's give them their flowers. Tina, she had a, old age, caused it. Michael, there's speculation around what happened to him. He was even speaking out on the truth, okay? Selena, unfortunately. Marvin Gaye, unfortunately, by someone. Jimi Hendrix, was it? Jimmy, I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to say it was a drug thing. Like a drug overdose. Was it? Let me see. That he died in 1970. Wow. He was a dope ass guitarist though. So the cause of his death, his own vomit. But there was no evidence of suicide or lacking evidence. He was intoxicated. So he died from being intoxicated and throwing up his own vomit. But some people think it's foul play. You can still find articles about it, but I mean, at the end of the day, these are some greats that are still connecting us with their music. Whoever likes their music, they are still living on. And so they are just living testimonies and proof to be mindful of these sacrificial energies out here that want to unalive people and shit. And then they realize you a whole ass spiritual assassin who just speaking truth. Like, I can't make that up. I said you unalive people with the truth as a spiritual assassin, and that's the truth. Thank you, spiritual team. Hold on. Oh. My fault. I almost forgot that I was multitasking as well. So yeah, we're about to end this reading, but I wanted to use these cards first because this is divine timing that this is taking place. Okay, divine timing is at play here. I did see 1, 2, 3, 4 when we started this message, and I want to go to these cards so y'all know I wasn't making this shit up. But theft. Somebody stole from you to have their luxurious life in your abundant harvest. You see what I mean? Your divine inheritance. Somebody stole from you just to get that. Or wanted to have you near. And they could have hang out with you and they stole right behind your back. They wanted everything that you had. They saw that you were very gifted, very regal, very blessed, very protected. Even like your protection got people irritated, and wanted to sign and sacrifice you because your divine inheritance. We're going to shuffle one more time and then we're going to end this message. Let's see what I believe is one more time. I didn't think this message was going to go this long, to be honest. Thank you, spiritual team. Oops. Let me get this card. Ooh, these people in poverty. Look at this rat. I'm hearing rat chase. These people are rats. They will scramble and try to take anything. That's why they're going to be in poverty, because they done stole. These people who were thieves are now in poverty. Whatever they stole, energy, even if they stole energy from people, that energy is making them depleted and they can't recharge no more. They can't even take your energy no more. These people can't even, I'm telling you, even with this nine of swords, some people could be having nightmares on Elm Street vibes, because they done signed a deal with the devil that now they gotta repay. That's why they done failing them dishes. Them dishes. I don't know why I keep saying dishes, but Spirit said they need to now wash their hands clean. They need to do the dishes and take out the trash by themselves, because they done fell into that ditch that they dug for you, all because they tried to sacrifice you. Don't make no fucking sense. Excuse my language. And they got a demonic attachment. See? They Nightmare on Elm Street. These demonic attachments trying to still come at them because they done signed a deal with the devil. What you think? If you done signed this contract, they coming after you now. Because they done tried to go towards a divinely protected child of the Most High. They couldn't get to you in your bubble because you a whole ass high priest out here. They tried to really unalive a high priest, spiritual assassin. Look, a wealthy person, a wealthy man, female, and that's why they spiritually have failed, because look at this shit. Because of their devil energy. They spiritually failed. They got bribed. And now they in poverty. Like, it's crazy. And that's why your letters from grandma is here. You still got new love coming in, new everything. And look at the energy vampire showing up. We already got that twice. So you got energy vampire twice. These people, I'm telling you, that's why they kept trying to do it. And you over here minding your business, passing light worker school, teaching light worker school, and that's why they feel like you a snitch. They don't even want me to even say all that. It's like snitches get stitches. Dang. But see, I'm hearing stitch up. You stitching things up. You healing things. And that's what they feel like you a snitch for that. Because you out here teaching how to be a healer. You out here teaching people how to lead and not follow. You out here, look at this, rejected God's gift. Somebody rejected God's gift. Now they being convicted by God. Ooh, they being convicted by God. Look, cause you a whole ass spiritual general. I love that this card be showing up. You even convicted these people in your ranking. Ooh, I love this card. This card is so dope to me. You a spiritual ass general, your ranking. That's why these spiritual people be trying to sit on your ranking and take on your form. That's why it's mindful. It don't matter if they a spiritualist, if they a teacher, if they a soccer ball mom, whatever, I don't know. It could be anybody, everybody. But now it's just knowing who's around you, who's in your circle. Because it is getting real, unfortunately. And that's why your ancestors not playing about you. They are not playing about your ranking. And you don't play about that either. You are so poised. You got a lot of things. Traveler, and spend time at your altar. See? Things are coming to you. The more you also spend time at your altar. And these people took a fool's journey. You on your soul's journey. And they took a fool's journey. See? And they took a fool's journey. So they was like, well, maybe I could have their soul journey. And that was a foolish thing to do. I'm going to leave it there, though. Continue to keep praying. Continue to keep utilizing your God-given talents. And you do have some people who are bitter. Look at this. And their eyes are green with envy as you continue to do that. Point blank and period. You ain't even out here messing with somebody. So if there is somebody watching this to try to harm a divine collective, they're not even doing nothing to you. They're not even thinking about that. Like, they're not even on that level that you thinking on. It's crazy. It's time to go within and heal. Seriously. Because karma is being put out on Front Street by the Most High. I'm going to leave it there. If it did not resonate, do not force this reading, okay? Peace, love, and light to you. Namaste.